Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video here to detail you guys this massive Helldivers 2 patch that just dropped out of nowhere, a gargantuan patch for the game. And by the way, if you do want the game cheaper, before we get into any of it, want to give a shout out to our good friends at Green Man Gaming. They finally got the game discounted again. Listed at $40 for the base game, $60 for the Super Citizen Edition. Either version that you buy, use the code SPRING15. That's SPRING15. You guys can figure out the spelling, but I'll leave it in the description box as well. You'll save 15% off, $34 for the base game, and it'll be whatever it is for the Super Citizen. I believe $51 if my second grade level math is accurate. Great game. If you already have it, get some friends to buy it. You'll get a Steam key, redeem it on there, and you'll be good to go. On top of that, you can use that code for upcoming games as well, and they've got a lot of great deals running right now if you're looking to pick up various titles, whether it be older titles, recently released games like a Dogma 2 or a Horizon Forbidden West. They've got it all, and they've got Helldivers 2 as well, so check it out if you are interested. Link in the description box below, but let's talk this gigantic patch that just dropped. Patch 1.00.200, Liberty, Freedom, and Democracy. Today we have a slightly bigger update for you all to assist in the liberation efforts of our galaxy, as well as some new environmental threats to watch out for. May liberty guide your path. So let's run down this overview. Balance changes to missions, stratagems, weapons, enemies, and Helldivers. General fixes and stability improvements. Increased level cap as well. Gameplay. Planetary hazards have been added. Blizzards and sandstorms. So, if you want some more chaos in your life, Diver, that is gonna offer that. Blizzards and sandstorm will sure offer a new gameplay wrinkle to the game, and I'm sure you guys are gonna have fun taking on the various enemies with blizzards and sandstorms, taking place as well. Increased level cap. Just casually increasing the level cap from 50 to 150. I mean, what a gargantuan level cap increase, but that's great to see. Balancing changes, a bunch of balancing changes as well. Missions, retrieve essential personnel, move the enemy spawn points further away from the objective to give players a fairer chance of defending the location. There are fewer civilians required to complete the mission on higher difficulties. Destroy command bunkers now has more objective locations. The mission was too easy before compared to other missions. It can now appear in operations from difficulty 5. Operation modifiers have the negative effect of operation modifiers that increase stratagem cooldowns or call-in times. Now, we've got a bunch of balancing changes here. Primary, secondary, and support weapons. Arc Thrower, fixed charging inconsistencies. It will now always take 1 second to charge a shot. Arc Thrower, reduce distance from 50 meters to 35 meters. Arc Thrower, increase stagger force. Guard Dog now restores full ammo from supply boxes. Anti-material rifle, damage increased by 30%. Breaker Incendiary, damage per bullet increased from 15 per bullet to 20 per bullet. Fire damage per tick, increased by 50% from all sources. Liberator Penetrator now has a full auto mode. Dominator, increased damage from 200 to 300. Dominator, increased stagger. Diligence Counter Sniper, increased armor pen from light to medium. Slugger, reduced stagger. Slugger, reduced damage from 280 to 250. Slugger, reduced demolition force. Fixed armor penetration tag in the menu. Slugger and Liberator concussive sender. Fixed incorrect armor penetration tags in the menu. Recoilless rifle, increase the number of rockets you restore from supply boxes from 2 to 3. Spear, increase the number of missiles you restore from supply boxes from 1 to 2. Heavy machine gun, the highest fire rate mode, reduced from 1200 RPM to a more moderate 950. Stratagems, Patriot exosuit. Rockets will now penetrate armor only on direct hit. So, there you go with that. Enemies, balancing adjustments have been made to charges. Normal melee attack now does less damage against exosuits. Bile Spear and Nursing Spear do less damage with their puke. The Bile Titan can no longer be stunned. Shriekers no longer create bug breaches. Shriekers hitting you while they are dead now does significantly less damage. Helldivers. Balancing adjustments have been made to heavy and medium armor protects better, and now you take about 10% less damage than before while wearing heavy and about 5% less wearing medium armor. Fortified Commando and light armor is unchanged. Fixes. Fixed issues where save settings for PS5 would be reset when the game is rebooted, causing things such as a loadout and hint settings to reset. Enemies now have properly targeted exosuit. Previously, many enemies effectively ignored exosuits. If a Helldiver on foot was available to target them. them fixed exosuits being able to fire their weapons while opening the minimap, the Helldiver and the exosuit had a bug that made them sometimes take explosion damage multiple times, making things like automaton rockets be too deadly. This is now fixed. Automaton enemy constellations that preferred to spawn more of certain Devastators types did not work and are now functioning as they should. This means that sometimes when playing against the automatons, you will face more Devastators instead of other enemy types. We have improved the system that prevents Hellpod steering close to large or important objects. We have solved issues where the effective area around objects was a lot larger than intended. We have reduced the number of objects that prevent Hellpod steering. Note, the system is intended to prevent soft locks where players can drop on important interaction points or drop into unintended places. We will continue to monitor the state of the system after the update to see if additional tweaks are necessary. Fix cases where the ground under some assets could be bombed, causing them to float. Ballistic shield changes. Collision mesh has been slightly increased in size for more forgiveness. Change shield poses so that less of the Helldiver is exposed. Address bug where parts of the Helldiver would become vulnerable when using the shield in first person. Tutorial. Invisible collision partially blocking the doorway leading to the launch pad in the tutorial. Known issues. These are various things that are still being worked on, and hopefully with this update, it does not roll out more crashes, because that seems to be one of the things that, unfortunately, these updates have been doing in spades, is causing a lot of crashes in general for various people. Various issues involving friend invites and crossplay. Cross-platform friend invites might not show up in the friend request tabs. Players cannot unfriend other players befriended via friend code. Players cannot unblock players that were not in their friend list beforehand. Players cannot befriend players with Steam names shorter than 3 characters. That's still been an issue. That's been an issue for a little bit. I don't know anybody personally that has a Steam name shorter than 3 characters. I have like over 100 friends on Steam, and the shortest character count for any of my friends, I actually looked through this when this was an issue, is in fact 3 characters. So I don't know how many people are running 2 character names on Steam, but I'm sure they're out there. But yeah, that is an issue they are still working on. Explosive weapon stats include only direct hit damage, but not explosive damage. Explosions do not break your limbs, except for when you fly into a rock. Planet Liberation reaches 100% at the end of every defend mission. Drowning in deep water with a vitality booster equipped puts Helldiver in a broken state. Stratagem beam might attach itself to an enemy, but it will deploy to its original location. Some player customizations like title or body type may reset after restarting the game. That is it. Okay, that is the entire patch. Holy, and I'm not gonna try not to swear, but like, oh my goodness, that is one of the biggest patches this game has ever gotten, and this is a sizable patch with a lot of fixes, a lot of updates, content changes. Holy hell, what a gigantic patch. And remember, we are still due out, at least I would think so, a war bond in the relative near future if they're still trying to go with the schedule that they're doing. So, man, good on Arrowhead. They've been killing it from an updates and live service standpoint and keeping the players in the loop. I wish they would get all of the crashing issues and those elements ironed out, but so far so good. Do also want to note, a new major order has kicked off. The automatons clearly have calculated their impending shutdown, have launched a counterattack. Desperate as it is, should this reinvasion succeed, Operation Swift Disassembly could be jeopardized. Hold your ground. Order overview. Designated planets must be under super Earth control when order exists. This includes Malevolent Creek, Dropnir, and Eubania. Eubania is the one we're, of course, struggling, and Malevolent Creek was absolutely shut down, so good on that. And yeah, that is the new major order running right now. 40 medals rewarded as a part of that. Finally, gotta give a shout to our good friends at Green Man Gaming. Look, if you don't have a copy of Helldivers 2 or you're looking to get it for a friend, why spend $40 on the game when you can use the code SPRING15, save 15%, and get the game $34 off. By the way, no tax, so you save a little bit more. You get a Steam key for the game, you redeem it on Steam, and boom, you're good to go. You'll be diving all day long, or your buddies can dive in with you and have a good time all around. You can also pick up the Super Citizen Edition using the code SPRING15. You'll save 15% off on that as well. And that's gonna do it for me, guys. Again, gigantic Helldivers 2 patch, a lot of new updates, a lot of balancing, content updates, just gargantuan, all things considered. And check out the game cheaper in the link in the description box below. That'll do it for me. Your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.